Would you pay Virat Kohli 5 lakh rupees to wash your car? No. Then why should he wash it himself? That, believe it or not, is economics. Imagine Virat washing his car in 30 minutes. In that same time, he could be training or filming an ad worth 5 lakh rupees. A cleaner, meanwhile, would take 1 hour to wash the car and could only earn about 300 rupees in that time elsewhere. So, Virat is better at both jobs, batting and washing. But his cost of washing is enormous compared to the cleaners. For the cleaner, the cost is small. That's why the cleaner has the comparative advantage. What's the fair price then? Somewhere between 300 and 5 lakh rupees. Suppose Virat pays 500. The cleaner is thrilled and Virat saves almost 5 lakh rupees. Both gain. The same idea applies at home. Picture two roommates, one cooking, the other unhappily scrubbing the toilet. One might be better at both cooking and cleaning, but if they do everything, they'll burn out. Instead, they split the tasks. One cooks, one cleans. The price of this trade lies between their costs. Maybe one meal equals one kitchen cleaning. Both are better off. Now, think bigger. Consider India and Bangladesh. India is productive in both IT services and textiles. Bangladesh is weaker overall but has strength in garments. For India, shifting to textiles means giving up too much of IT. For Bangladesh, making garments costs very little. So India does IT and Bangladesh does garments. The price of trade, perhaps one IT contract for a shipment of clothes, lies between what each gives up. Both countries gain. This idea was first explained by David Ricardo in 1817. England produced cloth and Portugal produced wine. Even though Portugal was better at making both nations gained by trading at the right price. Ricardo's insight still guides us today. It's important not to confuse comparative advantage with absolute advantage. Absolute advantage is simply about who can produce more. Portugal made more wine and cloth. Virat is better at both batting and washing. But the real question is, what does one give up by choosing one task instead of the other? Comparative advantage is about giving up the least, and that's why comparative advantage matters. It explains why India exports IT and pharmaceuticals but imports oil and electronics. Why the US imports electronics from Asia. Why no country, no matter how rich, does everything alone. Trade isn't war, it's cooperation. And the price of trade must lie between both sides' costs. So whether it's Virat outsourcing his car wash, roommates splitting chores, or countries trading goods, the lesson is the same. Comparative advantage means do what you do best and trade for the rest.